Well, it is that time of year. Nominations are now open for the 2023 class of the Kingsport City Schools Hall of Fame. Here with more now on this tradition is Kingsport City Schools Assistant Superintendent Andy True. Great to have you.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to be with you.
And I was just saying, as I saw you in the hallway, it is that time of year again.
It is.
We're talking nominations.
It's hard to believe. This is our 9th year with the Kingsport City Schools Hall of Fame. Really excited to be at this point in the process, and this is one of our favorite projects, really, to be able to honor and to look back on those greats that came before us and recognize the work that they did for our families in Kingsport.
And to this day, getting so many nominations for so many people really across the board when it comes to some of the roles that they've played in Kingsport City Schools.
That has always been a goal for us, I think, with this project, and we've been pleased over the years to see, yes, it certainly includes your teachers and your administrators. That's typically where we think when we think about kind of educators, but at the same time, we really want to emphasize everyone plays a role in the education of our kids and really to support our families. So it might be that cafeteria worker that gave you a healthy meal every day, could be the bus driver that greeted you, could be that school resource officer, any of those individuals that really pull together in that team to educate and to support children. Really excited this past year. We had a bus driver that was inducted into our Hall of Fame last year. And so just to be able to honor and recognize the full scope of folks that really come together to do this work.
Yeah, it really is a community within our school system.
It really is. Everyone has their own individual role to play, and everyone is vital. And so the Hall of Fame really is designed to be able to honor that full scope.
And I think for people out there too, that person that made that difference in their life, to be able to write that nomination and relive that story and the impact that one had.
The reliving of the stories, it's interesting you mentioned that. That for us is one of the most important parts, that we are able to continue to retain those memories, to understand and to look back on those folks and what they did to support our schools. When we have our induction ceremony every summer as we come back to school, to be able to tell those stories and relive them with the families and the inductees, but also with our staff, so that our current educators really are able to hang on to those memories, are able to be inspired by them and take that into their work as they go into our classrooms in our schools.
Man, that's so true. It's a great reminder of the impact you can have.
We talk about how we stand on their shoulders of the greats that came before us, and to be able to recognize that impact and be inspired by it is really a special part of this process.
And it is a process. Andy, it goes through quite a routine as it gets through the ranks.
It is. We're in our nomination process right now, and that goes through May 1st, really asking our community to bring forward those individuals that need to be considered. And then we have a committee that meets over the course of the summer to really read through and vet all of those nominations. They go through a process in July where they kind of dig deep, and we actually have a committee meeting and we review and vote, and there's really a step-by-step process, so that there's kind of those best of the best brew to the top and are able to be inducted, could be up to 6 potentially every year inducted into the Hall.
And I would imagine for those who get that award, what an honor for them.
Hopefully it's a meaningful recognition of their work. Certainly those that are still living to be able to do that, for those that may have passed, for their families and their friends to be able to remember their memories. We've had some greats that are no longer with us, to be able to honor their families and recognize the work of their family members has been really incredible. So yeah, it's a great experience to be able to honor those and to lift those individuals up and give them the recognition they deserve.
Yeah, I'm sure what a special moment for those families.
It really is, and just to celebrate it as a community.
All right, well, now is the time to make your nominations for those important people within the Kingsport City school system. You have until May 1st to submit that nomination, and you can do it on the website k12k.com.